Our next reader is playful and interested in experimenting with technology and creative collaboration. He identifies himself as the kid who gets everyone in the neighborhood to come and build a snow fort. Poets in the city recognize Hsu as a generous mentor, teacher, collaborator, and thinker whose catchphrases include, "Let me know if I can help," and "What would happen if?" Ray is the recipient of more than 30 awards for his teaching and writing, among them the Gerald Lampert Award for his first book, Anthropy, which was also a finalist for the Trillium. His second book, Cold Sleep, Permanent Afternoon, was just published by Nightwood Editions. While completing his PhD in English literature at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, Dr. Hsu taught for over 2 years in a nearby prison, where he founded the award-winning prison writing workshop. He has published more than 100 poems, articles, and essays on topics ranging from funding to post-colonial theory. Dr. Hsu is a frequent collaborator with visual artists and is particularly engaged with information technology. Ray is from Toronto and lives in Vancouver now. Ray.
Okay, one last thing. This is actually a piece from a radio show that one of my, we collaborated with a radio station, and actually this is one of the incarcerated writers who we, and this piece was actually aired on Chicago Public Radio, and this is by Hsu Reading.
But there's also a serious side to the writer, to the poet, and I want to share with you a quotation from the writer, Ralph Ellison. And I quote, "Perhaps the most insidious and least understood form of segregation is that of the word. And by this I mean the word in all its complex formulations, from the proverb to the noun. The word with all its subtle power to suggest and foreshadow overt action, while magically disguising the moral consequences of that action and providing it with symbolic and psychological justification. For if the word has the potency to revive and make us free, it has also the power to blind, imprison, and destroy." And that leads into a poem that I entitled, "What Makes You So Dangerous?" The answer. I've given some thought, consideration to your question, and it's the knowledge of my past, present, and future that made me so dangerous. It's the stifling of my recognized potential for positive growth and progress, corrupting and planting the seeds of potential destruction that makes me so dangerous. It's not being able to find the mechanisms inside of me that prevent care and compassion from turning to hatred, and what is deemed love from turning to distrust and anger that makes me so dangerous. Being one of the living dead, rejected socially, politically, economically, ethnically, racially, familially, and all the other leads is what makes me so dangerous. Not being seen nor heard, forsaken, is what makes me so dangerous. As I'm sure you've heard, that ignorance is bliss. However, knowing and a grasp of knowledge, wisdom, and potential make me so dangerous. Just being a black man, visually indistinguishable from other black men, is what makes me so dangerous. Being able to see beyond today, the kiss of death, not fearing its arms outstretched, embracing, makes me so dangerous. The question is not whether I am dangerous, but who can and or will venture beyond the danger and delve into the abyss that contains my joy with you. It did not escape me, the impetus, latent or otherwise, that you made such an inquiry of me. Yet, be not mistaken by my reply to the degree that you might believe that I have a monopoly on being dangerous. Not until, at least, you look inside and beyond to see what makes you so dangerous, too.
And so I have one last thank you to make, and that's to you. So thank you.